Hi guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm back again with that scrappy journal that we're making, and we're just doing like a very junky journal using, you know, just stuff really from around on our desk. And what we've done so far, we've bound the signatures in, which are these painted pages. And then we started tearing some bits out of some books and things like that to put in here. We also started making a few clusters and things like that. So we're just going to kind of carry on in that same sort of way. And just, you know, we're going to just try and make this, you know, as eclectic as we possibly can, really. I don't want to get too drawn in with, oh, it must be matching and things like that. So all I'm going to do is start by kind of popping some bits down. Now, I'm going to come back and actually paint some of this journal. So if you're kind of thinking, oh, that just looks awful, don't get me wrong. There's a chance it might stay looking awful. But I'm hoping that actually what's going to happen is that when we go through this, you know, with a paintbrush kind of at the end and, you know, dab some paint on and things like that, it's going to kind of make all of the pages then flow together much better than they maybe currently are. So yeah, got to just have a little bit of faith and trust the process and yeah, hope for the best, let's face it. So just going to tear this down. Again, this was just, you know, an embossed sheet that was just laying around on the desk. So we can just kind of incorporate that on here. You know, I just want to be very, very, you know, eclectic in what's going on in here. Actually, I'm thinking maybe this might be nice for the center signature. So, oops, I'm going to end up covering up most of what's on here. So that's a bit of a shame, isn't it? And then those flowers would be upside down. Oh dear. This is not a brilliant start, is it? Well, perhaps I won't be able to do that on the centre. Perhaps I'll have to do it here. Well, let's just go for it, because yeah, I was trying not to get too caught up in, you know, overthinking. And of course what happens is straight away start overthinking. So let's just glue this down. So this is just going to be then a little corner sort of pocket or tuck. So like that. Okay. Okay. And then this is one of those little clusters that we just made, so that can definitely go on there. I've got some handmade paper here, which, yeah, this could go down. I just spilt my whole cup of tea on my desk. I mean, oh, what an idiot. The only thing that I did think is, oh, thank heavens that we do junk journals. And so actually, you know, everything it touched, which, let's face it, was a lot of stuff, it doesn't matter, because actually, you know, it all being tea stained and what have you, it's all fine. It's going to all, you know, it's all going to blend in the end. But yeah, I mean, obviously in an ideal world, I wouldn't have actually spilt the cup of tea on the desk, but sometimes these things do just happen, don't they? And yeah, was definitely not, you know, not planned, but never mind. So just going to glue this down. I don't think I've glued this paper down before, so I don't know how this is going to glue. And like I say, it's actually a little bit soggy still from when I spilled the cup of tea. So I'm pretty sure I'm not really doing this in the correct way. You know, I'm pretty sure I should at least leave it to dry out from the spillage before trying to now glue it down. But hey, let's just, you know, just embrace it and just go for it anyway. So that's there like that. Okay, so this one here, we're just going to stick this down just like a little ruggedy pocket straight down the edge of that page. Okay, like that. Oops. Like that. Press that down. Okay, now I've got a flower here. Again, just embracing, you know, what's laying about on the desk really. So got some paper here. Again, this was a victim of the tea being spilt, so oh my goodness, that's very soggy. But yeah, just wondering whether we could have anything here, like a little sort of clustery piece. over the top of there. That's quite nice, isn't it? I also had a dictionary definition that I think was victim of the tea spillage, and now I can't see what's happened to that. Pretty sure it's here somewhere, but where is another question altogether. I've got some tickets. They also were victim of the spilt tea. Oh, honestly, it's actually hard to find something that wasn't, you know, a victim of the tea spilling. Seems like everything, pretty much. Fell foul. Fell foul? Is that an expression, or have I just made that up? I'm not sure. Right. Let's just have a look. So again, just like, you know, seeing what I've got laying around, because I can't see that dictionary definition anywhere. Maybe this. So I'm just going to staple this here. I haven't got my Tim Holtz tiny attacher with me, so I'm just going to use a big staple, which is fine. Just staple that on, and then just pop that there for a bit of kind of interest. Again, just looking around to see if I've got anything else laying around that I can use in the form of sort of ribbon / fabric. So do I have anything laying around here? No, not really. Oh, just tickets. I mean, it is blue, which there's not really anything blue going on here, but let's just cut this out and see if it would look pretty anywhere. Okay. I'm not so sure about that, to be honest. What if we added a bit more blue? So we sort of really embrace the blue. Okay, right. So yeah, these were part of the tea spillage. I think these might be stickers, actually. Let me just check. Oh, I can't tell whether they're stickers or not, because they're so soggy from the tea. Honestly, I mean, I thought I'd mopped the desk up pretty well, but yeah, clearly hadn't mopped it up well enough at all. So again, just going to staple this together. Put that there. Okay. I mean, that, as you can see, has been subject to the tea. It's very wet, so I can't really put that on because it's just not going to want to glue down at all. Got a little bit of lace here, again, subject to the tea spillage. Just wondering whether I could have a little bit anywhere, maybe down that edge. Oh, it's pretty dark, isn't it, from being splashed with the tea, unfortunately. Right, let me just have a look behind me because I've got some ribbons here. Just see if I've got any that might be a good colour. I've got this. I think this is a bit yellow, but just going to pull it in and see. Oh, actually, it's not bad, because actually this is quite yellow. You know, this whole page has got quite a yellow look to it, hasn't it? So, yeah, we could definitely kind of have some of this like ruffled on, maybe at the top. So let's just glue this down. Oh, it's so soggy from that tea. Right, put that down there. Okay, right. And then this, we're just going to ruffle this down the edge. So I'm going to try and do it a bit like we've been doing the sari silk, and we're just going to have to hope for the best that this is going to work. Don't want to have it kind of too ordered, you know. Just want to have it a bit scrunched like that. Okay. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Like that. Okay. Right. Last bit. Okie dokie. Right, let's trim that down here. Oh, how pretty does that look? What a gorgeous page. Looks lovely, doesn't it? I hope I'm going to be brave enough to be able to paint over this. Whoops, after it's done, because I've got this funny feeling now that when it comes to it, I'm going to chicken out and not want to actually paint over it at all. So yeah, let's hope that I'm not going to be pathetic. Right, this has still got some fabric on it, so let me just see whether I can. Oh, I mean, this is that old top which kind of like tore it off, but yeah, it's still attached, which is just going to bulk it out a bit when it's glued down. Right, that's a bit better. Maybe that over there or something. I'm not sure now. Not sure. Oh, look, here's some that's been tea stained. Right, let me put it on my hot glue gun to dry for a moment, and then hopefully it might be. Oh, it's only got 2 bubbles on there. Hadn't noticed that until just then. It looks okay. Right, just going to try and dry that on my hot glue gun. I'm going to just ink around the edge of here. And hopefully a little... Oh my gosh, look at what I've done now. Didn't realise that that was saturated as well. Yep. Right. Emergency. Emergency. Right. Let me mop this up. Oh my goodness, that was diabolical, wasn't it? Right. Okay. Oh, this is now turning into a disaster video, so yeah. Uh-oh. Right, just trying to get rid of some of that, you know, tea from there. I wonder if I could just go over that with the tea. It's a bit more of an interesting colour, that's for sure. Oh, quite like it, actually. Well, totally not part of the plan, but hey, that's kind of like pepped that up a little bit and looks a bit more interesting now, doesn't it? So it just goes to show sometimes, you know, the things that we, you know, don't really want to happen. Oh, that's very dark, but it will dry lighter, although it looks terrible. It will dry lighter, hopefully. Yeah, it will hopefully dry up lighter. Okay. So yeah, just going to put that down here. Okay, like that. Okay. Yeah, liking how that looks so far. I mean, yeah, I did muck it up. I can't pretend otherwise, but it's all right. And then got a ticket piece here. We could just tuck that in to there like that. I will tuck some other things in as well, but yeah, for the time being, we'll just kind of embrace it like that, I think. And then I've got some other bits that we could have just folded over. So we could just slot this in here. Yeah, let's just do that. Just so as we've got lots of interest going on all over here. Okay. Actually wondering whether I should have put that up there a little bit and then it would have tucked. Yeah, let's do that. So just moving that up and then that tucks in behind that pocket, which is just a bit better, isn't it? Otherwise it was, you know, at risk of flapping around. So yeah, that's better. And then that just then opens like that. So yeah, that looks nice. Don't forget, we are going to paint over this. I know I keep saying it, but you know, I'm probably saying it as much for myself as anything because yeah, it's hard to kind of keep reminding yourself, but I'm going to be painting over some of these bits. So if you're thinking, oh gosh, that looks terrible, hopefully by the time it's painted over, it's not going to look quite so terrible. So here we have got this piece. Now, again, it's not particularly straight, but I'm not going to worry about that because we are going for Junky on this journal. So, you know, we're just embracing the scruffy eclectic kind of look, aren't we? So, yep, let's put that there. Got a couple of bits here, which I could just do like a tuck or something on the opposite page. Maybe like that. And then I'm thinking possibly something in the background. Let's have a look. Oh, I mean, that's very, very bright, isn't it? I'll just tear this down and see. I'm kind of wondering whether we could just have something like that. Like that. And then I wonder if we could do something here with maybe a bit of ribbon, maybe like a little ticket and things. So let's just cut this ribbon down. Actually, let's do a dovetail type bit on both ends, like that. And then actually, I just wonder whether we could put like a word or something. So, just got my words over here. If we just do creativity. Okay. Oops. Just ink this up. Not even ink it up, but just tee it up. There we go. Like that. Looks kind of quite cute, doesn't it? Or we could have that this way, actually. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, let's do that. So again, just going to kind of staple that. Wishing I had my Tim Holtz tiny attacher. So just pop that down there. Okay, so I'm going to just glue this one down. And then I'll need to put some of this somewhere else through this journal, because otherwise I feel again like this is just sprung out of nowhere. And then it's, you know, it's got no place there. So if we just literally incorporate this, just, you know, just one other spot through the journal, it will just tie it in. And then it won't feel like it's, you know, plucked out of thin air. It will all tie in much better. So like that. Okie dokie. And then this one here, I'm just going to pop that down. Just literally on the edge. Like that. Okay. And then here, I'm just going to glue this down just with a dab of hot glue here. Just to kind of like hold it together. Dab of hot glue here on this word. I mean, it might just be the T, but it's kind of having a tendency to want to just curl up. So, yeah, just to stop that. Put that down there. I mean, that doesn't look the best because that T is, you know, making that go a bit curly, but it's fine. It will hopefully look fine anyway. Saying it's fine, it's all just hoping it looks fine, really. Right, then we're going to have this one over here on the facing page, and again, might just put in the background. Maybe I've just got some of this internal envelope, which I just love using. I mean, this is a bit of an extravagant way to use this because they're not the cheapest to buy, but I just really like the, you know, the lines and the pattern on it. So, again, I got these from Amazon, and yeah, like I say, I mean, they weren't the cheapest, but I do really love them, I must say. So, right, let's glue this down. Okay, like that. Okay, then this one's going to go here. Again, we could just not ink it, but you know, tea mop it like that. Okie dokie, and let's just think now what else it might need. I have got loads of flowers in my container. Unfortunately, my container is now covered with stuff. So let me just see whether I can get some flowers out, you know, reasonably. It's about something like this. I thought that was two. Let's just see. Oh, that's quite a nice flower. So we could have something like that on there. I feel like, do we need a bit of internal envelope now on the facing page? So let's just see. Like that, just tying it in, because don't forget, I am going to paint. I know I'm constantly saying that, but honestly, I have to keep on saying it, because when I put things down and they look really rubbish, maybe I'm trying to convince myself as much as you that actually it's going to look fine once it's all done. But yeah, hopefully it will look fine, because once it's got the paint, that's what's going to kind of like, you know, pull everything together, is the plan. So yeah, please don't panic. But yes, I do have those same feelings as you guys, you know. I am also thinking, oh my goodness, that doesn't look good. But yeah, I'm hoping it will by the end. So, right, we're going to just have this here. So that looks quite nice. Now, I have got some baker's twine here. Again, it was fell victim to the tea spillage. Now, let's just see. Don't think that's great colour-wise. Got this soft net type stuff. This was in my Taperology stuff. Oh, I wish I'd spotted this and I would have put some underneath there, actually. Oh, what an idiot. I wonder if this tears. No, it doesn't tear. Right. Maybe it will now. Oh. It's not wanting to tear very well, it's got to be said. Yeah, you can kind of cut tear, but yeah, didn't really want to kind of just tear through. Oops. Oh, that's such a shame. I wish I'd seen that. Do you know, I'm thinking that word, if I put a bigger word over and cover that up. So let's just take Precious here. If I tear that biggish, I'm just going to put that over there. Just because I really like the look of that sort of net type stuff. And I'd only just sort of spotted it really. Oops. Oh, how gorgeous does that look? Yeah. So let's just glue that. And that obviously is just going to hold that net in place. So like that. Right, okay, so yeah, liking how this is all coming together. Drop those bits off there. Do we need any of this on this page? Let's just see. Oh, I should have really had it somewhere out there, shouldn't I? I guess we could have it here. That's quite nice. Because I was thinking put it in the background, but actually I think it's nicer on that piece itself. So yeah, let's just pop that down. Like that. And then we've just got the tied in theme, haven't we? Going, you know, from there to there. So yeah, like how that looks. Right, let's just see if we want any different coloured baker's twine, because definitely the black didn't look quite right, but this might look better. This is plum type colour. I just think it might tie in better, so let's just do that up. Because it's always fun having things tied up, isn't it? So let's have a look. Pop that there. Soon, sweetheart. Okay. We're going to wash your hair in a minute. Yeah. Don't know whether you could all tell that the end of that sentence just went, yeah. Because she doesn't really like having her hair washed. But yes, we're going to wash her hair soon. So after I finish here, I'm going to be washing her hair. Right. Maybe have a bit of that soft neck coming out there as well. Okay, looking good. Right, going to just glue this down. Just deciding whether to put this on as a pocket or anything. Let me just glue this neck down here. Okay. Oops. Just going to glue this down here. Right, now, do we want this here as a tuck, as a pocket? Neither of those things. None of those things. Probably could go just as a little tuck spot. So just going to do it on two sides there. You can always come back and adjust that, you know, and glue it on more than two sides if I kind of then decide it needs it. I think, you know, actually it's not really held down well enough. So yeah, like that. Oh, loving that page. So we've got a couple of pages done already. Let's go over here. Okay. And let's just see what else we've got. We've got this. What else did I pull out? Got some of those buildings. Now what did I do with those? What did I do with them? Ah, right, okay. So yeah, we could have this building somewhere. I'm just wondering whether we could sort of edge it like that. I think it needs to go on this side. Also got this, which I did wonder whether I'd be able to sort of do like a hole in here. I don't know whether this is going to work at all. Let's cut this down. So yeah, let's cut it about here. Oh, this is just like totally wing and a prayer type stuff going on again. But yeah, let's just see if we can do anything here. Oh my goodness, how cool does that look? I love how that looks. Not sure that's quite right for this page, but let's just see Maybe on this page that would be better. Yeah, I love how that looks. Let's just get rid of those chicks, 'cause I don't feel like they quite fit on there, but what if we have something like that? It looks cute, doesn't it? Just going to tear a little bit more. I don't want to go too mad, but yeah, perhaps get a little bit more of that building shown. Okay. Oh, that is so cool. Right, now as you can see, this is too big for that page, so I'm going to have to, yeah, trim it down. So I'm just going to glue it round first, like that. Okay, right, let's place this on here. Oops. Okay, and then I can kind of judge roughly where I need to trim it. So I'm just going to glue the actual picture now, just so it's properly attached. Like that, and then here on this side. Okay. Right, mop this out. Okay. Right, and then, yeah, going to bring this in slightly on probably either side. Yeah, a little bit now on this side. And then probably a little bit across the bottom. Let's just see how that looks. Oh, I love how that looks. That's so cute, isn't it? Okay. So yeah, we can have that here like that. Again, we've got some of that yellow ribbon, which I'm just wondering, should we do like a yellowy cluster over here that's going to hopefully tie the yellows in as well? Or we could just even just do a little corner pocket up there. And I've got a little bit of that paper, so just again for that sort of continuity and the flow through from the other pages. Oh, wonder if I could just take a little section. Don't know now what to do. I mean, I'm being ridiculous. There's probably a second page in that book with these same flowers, and I could probably take one of those. Because I'm thinking that cluster would look quite cool there. Got a dictionary definition. Right, let me just take this down. Let's just see if I can just cut this flower out. Okay. So yeah, I'm wondering if we could have something like that. Don't know whether, oh, maybe that soft net again. If I just bring that back in. Oops, where's the bit that I have been cutting and using here? Okay. Or maybe over there. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Right, let's just staple that together. Okay, yeah. that can go on there. Here, so here I'm feeling it needs some peach to kind of tie the two sides together, doesn't it? So yeah, let me just have a look around and see if I've got anything peach. This is where I could do with some more of this paper, and I think I've pretty much used it all now. Just have a look and see. I must have something peach laying around here, I'm sure. Somewhere. This which has got sort of peach flowers in it. It's not too bad, so let's just take a bit of that. Yeah, so I'm going to put this down here. We'll just have a little bit of this poking out, I think, behind it. Just like that. And yeah, maybe something like that. So let's just glue this down. Like that. And this one. Just there like that. Okay, so then this is going to be like a top loading pocket. Just there, like that, okay. Okay, right. Again, just pulling in sort of, you know, bits and bobs that I've just got laying around the desk. So I've got a flower there, we could have that. Maybe just up here. And up here, maybe would quite like some lined paper, which again, I now need to bring that book in. I've removed that book because I was doing something else with it. So the book is now no longer here, which is such a shame because, yeah, I could do with having that book now here. Oh, isn't that annoying? Oh, I wonder if I could have... Let's just quickly do this. Oh, actually, just before I, you know, change my mind completely, let's just try this. Just see whether we want this glued down here over the page. Yeah, because don't forget, I know I've said it a billion times now, but we're going to be painting around the pages. So although this is going to look pretty rubbish because it's just like stuck, you know, just plonked onto that page, once we've glued around the pages, hopefully this is going to then be, you know, much different. It's going to then, you know, be like an obvious journaling space, kind of like better stand out on the page look to it, rather than just a stand out on the page look to it, but with no particular rhyme or reason for why it's there, which is how it probably currently looks. So, right, let's take that, pop that like that, and then we're going to just glue this, glue this pocket down. Okay, like that. And then we've got our little cluster that we're going to put on here. So yeah, that's just going to go down. Oops, I could just do with another glue stick. Hold on. Oops. Right. Like that. Okay. So again, it's looking a little bit wrinkly because it's soggy with the tea that I spilt. Let's just see about this. this piece over here. And again, it's given it a cohesive look to the facing page. Okay. So just gluing that there. And then we'll just glue the flower on as well. So this is my spring kit, this one. These papers. So the spring animals kit. But yeah, it just looks really good on here, doesn't it? Just, you know, just what we needed, I think. A bit of kind of springy colours on there. Just see, I still would like to have a label. I've only really got these, which actually this one might not look too bad. Let's try this. These are from my historical buildings, the brown set, but just thought actually this might just not look too bad. You know, and again, we are just using all things that are just like laying around on the desk, aren't we? So should we have that there? Yeah, let's just go for that, and we can glue that as a pocket. And as I always say, you know, the pocket's an option then. You know, it doesn't mean you have to use it just because it's there, but you've just got it as an optional, you know, if you want to use it, you can. And let's just glue this flower down. So I just hot glue this down just for speed. Like that. Okay. Okay, looking good. Right. So yeah, we've done quite a bit now. We've done this page, obviously, this one here, and this one here. Like I say, it's probably looking a bit of an eclectic mess at the moment, but hopefully once we kind of paint and, you know, go through it at the end, kind of, you know, with some paint and things like that, it's going to tie the whole thing together is the plan. So yeah, I hope you like how it's coming along, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much then. Bye.